Hello and welcome to the Door to Door YouTube channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about rollers. Rollers are the little wheels that go in the track and move up and down with the door. They allow the door to roll nice and smoothly through the track as it comes up, through the turn, into the flat, into the horizontal, and then back down again. There's several types of rollers we see in the residential world, and there's pros and cons to each of them. First, I would probably start out with your steel roller. So these are just your basic steel rollers. They're going to come in your builder grade doors. They're nice solid steel, ball bearings, so they roll nice and smooth. These are good solid rollers, but their biggest issue is the steel roller on the steel track is going to be noisy. So you're going to hear that kind of clanging and clanging of the steel roller as it goes up and down. The next roller that we typically will see on a residential door is going to be just your basic nylon roller. Now this is going to be a nylon roller, basically almost like a plastic, that is kind of press fitted to the end, and this one actually doesn't have any bearings. So it's just kind of nylon on the shaft, and these roll fine, especially just your single kind of lighter, like just single residential doors. These are just fine. They shouldn't cause you any issues. Relatively quiet, especially compared to the steel rollers, because it's going to be nylon on the steel track rather than steel on steel. So this is a great option that comes with most residential doors that we install. Next would be your 10-ball nylon roller. So this is very similar to the last roller, but it's got 10 little ball bearings in there. You're still going to get the quiet from the nylon roller, but it's going to roll a lot smoother with those bearings in there versus just the plastic being on the shaft. And my only complaint with the 10-ball is it can get some dirt and debris in there over the years and start to get a little clicky, a little noisy. This is a brand new one, and you can even hear the bearings in there as they move around, but nice and smooth. Your door is going to roll great with these. Definitely a premium roller that does come standard on a couple of the higher end doors. Or you could always upgrade to the 10-ball, which is your standard door if you wanted to a little bit smoother. And then from there, the Cadillac of rollers, the sealed nylon roller. So very similar to the previous 10-ball nylon, but the bearings, it's a sealed bearing race, so dirt and debris can't get in there. They're going to last a lot longer. Can't really, you won't see the noise issues that you see with the non-sealed rollers. So these are going to be your more expensive roller, but very little maintenance. You don't have to worry about blasting the dirt out of there or anything like that. If it starts getting noisy, they should stay quiet and roll, as nice as they were the day they were new up to, they're rated at 100,000 cycles. So, I mean, your average spring is rated for 10,000 cycles. So these should last 10 times longer than your springs on a standard residential door. So this is the roller I would recommend if you're dealing with noise or if you're having issues with your rollers. I would say just replace them with these, and you won't ever have to worry about them ever again. As long as the door's rolling nice and smooth, these should last, like I said, up to 100,000 cycles as per the manufacturer's rating. So with the different rollers, all of them work fine. You're not going to have an issue with your door that it's going to be an issue as far as it not working properly, but you're going to get a lot less noise with something like this, and a little bit durability over time over just your standard nylon, steel, or even the 10-ball. Those are the four main rollers that we see in residential. It's definitely something popular if you have an older door with the steel rollers and it's making some noise, or a lot of times you'll see with the steel rollers or the older rollers that they'll start going a little crooked. They should be nice and perpendicular with the roller shaft. If you're starting to see some play, some leaning, some tweaking, it's time to replace the rollers. You want the roller rolling nice and smooth up and down the track. You don't want it kind of skidding or hanging up. It's just going to cause issues, going to cause extra wear and tear on the other parts around it that these aren't rolling smoothly, kind of like driving your car with a flat tire. It'll work, but it's going to be a little bit noisier and it's not going to be as smooth as it should be, and that's going to cause other issues of things wearing down, breaking down, because they're going to have to pick up the slack that this roller is dragging them down on. So that's kind of just a basic overview. There's several rollers that we see and we carry, dealing with residential garage doors. Take a look. What kind of rollers do you have? What kind of shape are they in? Like I said, if they're kind of twisting, moving around, not parallel anymore, it's time to replace them. If they're kind of skidding and not sliding nicely in the track, it's another sign that they're kind of worn out and should be replaced. something you kind of want to get ahead of. So, like I said, it doesn't cause wear and tear on other parts that can later cause you to need more repairs. But so that's my summary on rollers. Any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.